PUBG is changing this for China to align with socialist core values. I can't make this stuff up. All the power and the value of these platforms is being tainted by politics. And there needs to be a division there.
Okay, this is kind of funny. We were talking about Twitter and Facebook weaning out kind of bots from the Chinese government that were trying to influence what's going on in Hong Kong. So this is funny. Tencent is a platform company. They're not in Plat because they have OTC status with the US exchanges. They just don't disclose enough information for us to really put a stamp of approval on their financials and on their disclosures to say that, yes, they should be in the index. But I am 99% confident that they are a platform. They own a lot of development platforms. They own Fortnite, which has been huge in the US. So now what they're saying is the PUBG was kind of like the predecessor to Fortnite. So Tencent is bringing PUBG to China. And, you know, the idea, the gaming model is that you basically have like a free for all, and then everyone kills each other, and then there's one person left standing, and that's the winner. It's fun. It's exhilarating. So let me read this to you. Usually, the last surviving player on the battlefield will receive the victory message, "Winner, winner, chicken dinner." Now the last 5 players will be named the winner of the game. If players make it to the top 5, the game will post a message to users informing them that they've already won and will ask, would they like to continue? And so PUBG is changing this for China to align with socialist core values. I can't make this stuff up. So they're basically saying, hey, you guys have won top 5. Would you like to keep playing and play to the death? I don't know how they're going to do this. I wonder if it has to be a unanimous decision amongst all 5 people. That would kind of be the socialist way, right? Like you couldn't just do a democratic vote. It shouldn't be majority. 3 out of 5 say, yes, let's continue. I feel like that could get them into hot water too. I wonder how deep they've really aligned this decision model with the Chinese Communist Party. And the unfortunate thing with this is, look, platforms are so powerful. They do create so much value for society, for consumers and producers alike, right? Think about all the people, game developers, app developers, content creators. Like, you can literally have a profession to just post stuff on Instagram. I mean, it's awesome. It's not my career path, but it's awesome nonetheless, okay? These things literally were not possible pre-platform. And the list goes on for Amazon and Uber and all these things that are kind of enabling people to be entrepreneurs, enabling people to take more control over their creativity or their income or incremental income or, the platforms are supposed to. Now, some of this can get skewed in the US, and we've talked about this, right? It's supposed to provide a uniform playing field, right? And the cream of the crop rises to the top, right? There's a lot of great value from platforms. And at scale, in the US, even with the tech monopolies, we can see that at the fringes, there are challenges with this. And I think the tech monopolies do need to be regulated to a certain degree, more so on the producer side rather than the consumer side. Okay, we've talked a lot about this. The problem is when you have a totalitarian government, which is basically using a dominant tech platform as an extension of the state. I mean, this example here, I mean, it just doesn't get any clearer. That's a big problem to me because now all the power and the value of these platforms is being tainted by politics. And there needs to be a division there. So we're seeing issues in the US with platforms, but it's not as much the government doing it. These companies are privately trying to manage this. They actually want the government to give them guidance on what to do. Ironically, Zuckerberg has asked to be regulated and for the FTC to give him guidance on how to patrol users on Facebook, right? And they haven't done it. This is completely on the other end of the spectrum. And it just, it's unfortunate. It taints the value of really what platforms do provide. Hi, this is Alex Mozed. Thanks for joining us on Winner Take All. If you enjoyed the content today, which I bet you did, please comment, subscribe, and definitely message me on Twitter when we're doing live streams. Also, please note, all opinions expressed about stocks or public companies on the show are exactly that, opinions. This is not investment advice. Don't act on it. WisdomTree licensed Applico's Platform Insights data product. The aid in the creation of the Platt ETF. Thanks for joining us.